So, you guys, what up? What's going on? What is happening? Now, you guys, when I'm here is already about gossip and spices, juicy gist. Now, let's make a quick recap of this week. See, if you don't have data this week, you actually do miss a lot, right? You miss so much because this week came with bomb. This week is exploding from Phyna to groovy, chomzys, whatever. Now let's take it one by one. Now we have to go back to what happened first. First thing that happened was the reunion date being announced, and we saw short clips of how Adekunle sneak into Chichi's room every day just for what we do not know. We see Phyna giving everybody two forks. What happened? We do not know. We see another Chichi and Phyna situation, Amaka Phyna situation, Brian and Amaka situation, a whole lot of situation, and the internet went crazy for like 2 days. Now, after that 2 days, the next thing that happened was Juicy J's birthday. It was Juicy J's birthday, and Yvonne decided to make herself topic of that day. Actually, the relationship, it is from 100 to 0. We still don't know if they're still in a relationship or not. But this week is hot. If you missed any of those gist, Juicy's fan coming for Yvonne for collecting Shipper's thing. You didn't want a relationship, you are taking things from Shipper. Now, that aside, we hear another hit story where Olivia and Yvonne's friendship went from 0 to 100. Allegation going about that. Oh, Yvonne is owing Olivia about 4 million. There's so many gists. So many gists. If you do not have data this week, go and get, because next week is going to be common chaotic. Now, from Olivia and Yvonne's situation, we discover that the Coven sister, which is Olivia, Nana, Jenny, who again Sandra, has been divided to just Yvonne, Nana, Jenny and Sandra. Now Olivia is out of the Coven sisters. Oh my god. My god. Now, away from this Coven situation, we have another Kosis and Blue drama, right? Kosis fan coming for Blue. Oh, Blue is doing prostitution in Nigeria. That's what Blue is doing. Let Kosi come to Nigeria. She's going to scatter everywhere. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. For 2 days. Just 1 week. And after that happened, Kosi been accused of being a man. Kosi being accused of being a man. Not until everybody saw her with, boobs. Like, this week is so much. In fact, from last week / this week, because it was so much. Now, from Kosi being accused of being a man to who? You guys, guess. After that gist, what happened next? Come on, guys, guess now. Guess. Now, let me give you. From Kosi being called out for doing this, Kosi decided to come to Nigeria. Another drag happened. People did not really turn up for her. There was not much gift as expected. Nothing really happened. Oh, she's not signing deals. She's not doing this. Kosi hit like 2 deals. Fans came through for her after so many drag. Internet, Twitter people. Oh my god. Now, from Kosi's situation that happened to who? Another cookathon happening in Nigeria after Hilda Basi was not even declared the winner, or if she break the record or not. Another person called Dami wanted to try 120 hours. What is happening in Nigeria, you guys? What is happening? And after the cookathon thing that is still just ongoing, now let me say congratulations to Hilda. Hilda actually hit that record. She did hit the record. So, Guinness recognized the award, and it was today. Everywhere is just raining congratulations. Now let's pause about Kukaton. Talk about chomzy. 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 Now let's talk about Chomzy, right? And speculation, because at first, Chomzy decided to give us a tour of, her trip. Fans came dragging Chomzy. Oh, I hope he's not somebody's husband you are going on this trip with. I hope it's this. I hope it's that. That thing just went for that day, and the next day was so quiet. Not until on Sunday, where this blogger decided to come up with this Chomzy's gist that, oh, Chomzy is going out with someone else's husband, that she snatched the man from the husband, the man is this, the man is a bitter. So many story. Ah, Nigeria. So many story, right? After this whole accusation, everything going up from down to zero, now we come to realize that actually the man is not married anymore. The wife has been sleeping around with other men, / in fact, she is a bi. If you don't know what a bi person is a person that sleep with both. So she does man and woman. So apparently the relationship ended. So at this point, we do not know if it is actually true or not. But the fact still remains, Chomzy went on a trip with a married man. Now let's pause on Chomzy's own and head to Doyin. Internet, if you don't have data, please, I'm telling you, next week go and buy enough data. Subscribe, because now let's head to Doyin. Doyin being accused of going to Maldives with who? Beauty's one of her sugar daddy now. Like Beauty handed one of her sugar daddy to, Doyin. That gist did not even happen. You know why? Because Chomzy's gist outcome like overshadow, like Chomzy's gist was everywhere. So nobody really just pay attention to Doyin gist, right? So that was how Doyin's gist died down. Like that was how that gist went off. And now from Doyin Chomzy's gist happening, Phyna went to Ghana. Everybody was jollificating. Everybody was so happy. Oh, she's here, she's there. So many gifts for her birthday that happened. And yet now the bombshell happened. The bombshell that happened is that, Phyna granted an interview where she talked about Groovy. Oh, Groovy, me and Groovy had a thing, but it did not work out based on we both play each other. It was just a game. See, I'm going to say this. If you like, come for me. If you don't like, don't come for me. It's none of my business. You get me? Now, let me say something. You see that interview that was granted when Phyna talked about Groovy in Toke Makiwa's podcast? That would have been exactly the same answer Phyna would have given to these Ghana people. Like, when she had that podcast with Toke, she gave a very straight, clean answer. There was no beating around the bush. There was no too many deeds. There was no too many gists or detail, right? Phyna gave a very clean answer to Toke Makiwa. The podcast, internet went from 0 to 100, but it was so clean and so classic. I don't know what these people want from Phyna. They're always trying to put her in a trouble, in a very hot mess. But I'm glad Phyna came through, Groovy came through. This thing happened because of anger. It's two adults developing an anger for themselves. Relationship happened, everybody moved on. It was just based on friendship, but the fact that it was repeated, it got Groovy angry. Groovy came out, talk about it. Baby girl, keep my name out of your mouth. Groovy's sister decided to join the gang to attack Phyna. Phyna's fan came through. You know what, boy or your sister, you guys, you can't do and have a way with it. See, internet went crazy. Like when I said crazy, it was so much. Now hear me out. The reason I'm doing this video is a fan of mine came to my DM on Instagram, and she said, oh, please, we do not have data to always be watching this video. Please always do a quick recap of what happened every week for us. That's why I'm giving this video. So for you, baby girl, this video is for you. Anybody that find it interesting, you can also watch. Keep yourself entertained. A lot more is coming next week. Reunion is starting on the 19th. go and subscribe for your DSTV or you buy data, because internet is gonna choke. Like Phyna say, comot body, no join body. If you join body, you could collect woto. If stray bullets hit your fave, be ready to defend them, because 19. Hey, Jesus. Jesus. But you know what, guys? There is always peace and light at the end of the day, at the end of every fight. I just hope Groovy and Phyna figure out their problem and solve it. There's no, like, it's not that deep. It was friendship and relationship, and it didn't work. Everywhere moved past. You get me? It doesn't mean Phyna is a bad person or Groovy is a bad person. It's just them just letting their ego in their way. And it was very just not fair on the both sides. So I'm happy they find peace and just move past, okay? Stay